Hello, 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 and welcome back to this modded Minecraft run. My name is John, and I am joined, as ever, by the Angel Games player.
Hi. Oh, we forgot to turn on my thingy. 2 seconds.
And we will
If you want to send me the...
hopefully shortly be getting Angel's view of what we're looking at, because we were definitely not under attack by Zed Piglins mere moments before we were supposed to be going live.
Alright, so if you want to send me that invitation.
Yeah. Sending it now.
Oh.
Welcome back to this modded Minecraft run. We've got a few issues around the base at the moment that I want to quickly, one, show you one thing I built in the between times while Angel sets up their viewpoint.
I'm set up. I just need you to guide me backstage. There we go. Now I turn that off. I turn that off, I think. And can you hear me?
I can hear you through Discord still, but not through that.
Good. Okay, so I did turn off the mic properly then.
And you need to make Minecraft full screen again, because at the moment we can see a lot of your desktop icons.
Oops, sorry. Hold on. There we go.
But I'm enjoying... Is this a new Christmassy look for the Angel?
Yes, when I did the little tutorial the other day, because a couple of my viewers wanted to know how Vroid works to make the models, I made a new dress, a new winter Christmassy outfit for my model.
And have you got
I was going to be making something anyway.
Have you got a games controller floating in front of you now?
Yes, she has a gamepad, and she has a mouse and a keyboard.
Oh, it's raining.
So you can see her... Yes, it is.
Oh, oh yeah, I can see that her hand's up on something. That's super cool.
So... yeah, I had fun playing with her settings. So, like, when I play Yakuza, she plays with the controller. But... oh, thunder! That means we can go to sleep.
Which, obviously, the first thought is drop down in a sleeping bag outside in a thunderstorm.
And here I was smart enough to at least run inside.
So, first of all...
so, yeah, no...
we have this new plastic setup. So this is using...
oh my god, there's fans moving in there!
Yeah. Yeah, these...
oh, that's so cool, I didn't see those.
The industrial machines look really cool, except that side faces the thing, so to every other side, it's a boring white block with screws holding the plates together, and on the inside where you don't see it unless it's not working, you've got those funky fans moving.
Oh, that is neat, though.
But
I'm not
basically,
gonna jump into it though, because I feel like it would kill me.
I don't think it does, because it just does trees, and you're not a tree.
It's not gonna dehydrate you, like you're not gonna be a walking husk of a human.
No more than usual. So this is set up to make us latex and plastic, and it should keep a certain amount of latex in stock for us to be able to do crafting with latex, liquid latex, and then turn all of the excess latex into plastic sheets, which we need for other sorts of crafting, including some of the machines I want to build today, because I want to get a mob spawning space up and running, because one, I want to get resources we can get from mobs such as ender pearls. I'm tired of us never having ender pearls.
those things could teleport you. I didn't find out until I was watching Sneeve, and I was all like, wait a second, he's just throwing those pearls and then, oh my god, they teleport you. That's so cool.
So yeah, I want to get
Which
I want to
shows
get
you
things
how
like
good I am at this game.
and I want to get ender pearls set up so that we've got ender pearls, because a lot of like mid to high tier things in modded Minecraft are gated behind having ender pearls, such as the Enderium ingots, which take 2 ender pearls to be able to craft Enderium ingots, which is the final tier of thermals upgrades. And with the final tier of thermals upgrades, hopefully that will help us with our power situation. And we're also having a power problem.
Okay, admittedly, that was my fault, and I take full responsibility. I forgot that you told me that if there's too much ore being processed, it kills the machine.
Well, the problem is, so at the moment, it's any amount of ore being processed, primarily because I don't think we're generating enough power, and I think there's issues with our lava gen occasionally, especially when, for instance, the pig that runs the train just wanders off. But I don't think we're generating enough lava at the moment. I think I need to go and upgrade the pump at the other side to be faster, so that it actually puts the lava in the train quicker, so that there's less downtime between it going there and it coming back with a full tank, and possibly put more tanks on the train to bring more lava back and forth. Those are 2 things I'm going to do. But one thing I am going to do before we do anything else is, because we've now got mechanism, we now have energy cubes. And I want to build us energy cubes so that we have a battery of power. Because I'd like to have an amount of power stored up for when we are having issues. And so to do that, I'm gonna start off with a basic energy cube, because that's where we begin this. And that just takes us 2 energy tablets. And a steel casing. And then we can get...
I finished the train.
You did? I put the final train station down at your mining area.
Ah, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna hop on that train and I'm gonna show people the ride.
Okay,
it's actually kind of pretty.
I'm gonna put your cam full screen for a moment.
Alright. It goes through so many different biomes. So I sit in that, and then I like that, and then woot woot, departing. Whee! You have to hold the button. I knew that. So it goes all the way through here, and we hit this. And then this is our first station. And this will be where the power plant is going to be. As you can see, it's very lovely.
It is at the moment. I've not irradiated it yet.
Yeah. Like, the power plant hasn't blown up yet, so it's still a very lovely area.
I'm aiming not to blow up. Just to, throw that out there.
Most nuclear power plants aim not to blow up. Whether it actually works or not is is kind of the point, though.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I'm just upgrading the energy cube, by the way. It's just doing some crafting. The reason
this says welcome to Goldborn, but it says coming in at Soul City Station, is because I've decided this place is going to be called Soul City. But when you make enough friends in the village, it will automatically name the village. So it called it Goldborn. But when I make enough friends, then if I get it, oh, dang it, I pissed him off. Oh shoot. If I make the villagers happy enough, they will give me a village blueprint, which is what I've been using in our other village. I don't know if you guys remember seeing that. And that's what let me make the inn and things like that. So, if I make enough of the villagers happy here, I'll be able to get that blueprint, and then I'll be able to rename it to Soul City. So that's the goal here, as well as building a bunch of housing. Because I cannot... I refuse... I built another slum. Anyway, we go over this pretty river. And then we've got this gorgeous redwood forest here. We just kind of skim through it, though. We do go past a couple of the redwood trees, though, which is nice. I think it's very pretty and scenic. And then here's a little one. Now, this place is cool because this is actually one of the first mines I did. After we set up that mine over there and I started exploring, this was... Oh, there's an Enderman. Do you want me to fight him?
Yeah. Yeah, get him.
Alright. I'm trying. I don't think he knows I'm staring at him. I don't think I'm close enough. Oh, he's gone. Darn. Sorry. I don't think I was close enough. Where'd you go, you little... Oh, I see you. Oh, pissed him off. Oh, I see you. Don't teleport away, you... I can't swear because you're a child-friendly channel. Woohoo! I got 2 ender pearls.
Nice. Do you have looting on that sword?
I only lost of health.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do. I have sharpness, mending, looting, unbreaking, and capturing? Don't know that last one.
So sharpness makes it do more damage. Mending makes it use your experience drops to repair it. Looting makes it potentially roll roll for extra loot. And capturing gives you a chance to get spawn eggs of the thing.
Oh, cool. Sleepy sleeps.
Yep, just got back to bed.
Alright. Oh, I got us a couple of more ender pearls. Anyway, like I was saying, so if you look... I don't know if you got... That was a bad idea.
Did you fall off?
I might have accidentally jumped off.
Well done.
So anyway, that little door there is what actually leads to the mine. I'm gonna get back in the train before I get myself hurt. I do that in Genshin all the time, and everybody makes fun of me because they're all like, "Did you seriously just jump off another really high place and get yourself killed?" Yes, because I'm just that skilled. So we go over this absolutely beautiful scenic river, past the beautiful lavender fields, go up into this mountain, which will be fixed up to look nice. We go, and we go. Ooh. Fuse the hell out of it. But we have wood forest there. And as you can see down there is our other train track. There's our village. Because there was so much change of altitude, we have to go down quite far. But if I went down too far too fast, then the train yelled at me. So I had to do a couple different dips. And then we go around. And we're back at our train station.
What was that?
Yay! That's our... Huh?
Did something just fall over somewhere?
So that's... No, I just at the station.
Well, because I just heard a large banging sound in the background.
Not me. Oh! Ooh, what's that?
This is an energy cube.
Energy cube. Cool.
So, I've upgraded it to elite. That's as high tier as I can get it at the moment.
I popped computer system for the ender pearls.
Cool.
Whatever, the big green things.
I'm just trying to... Wait. Yeah, there we go. Weird.
Let's see, if I minimize that, then I'm going to cover that. There we go. Okay, that helps.
So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of separate our networks into a generators network and a power distribution network.
Okay.
So that we sort of have two networks that are separated from each other. So that all of the power goes into a singular network and then gets stored in the central battery, and then all of the machines are pulling from that battery instead of the generators directly.
Right.
And that should hopefully give us some better control over them. And we should also be able to see whether we're having power problems or not a little bit easier, because we'll know that all of the power we're generating is going into the battery, and if the battery is maintaining, we know that we're generating enough power for it. And if it's dropping, we know that we're not generating enough power. And that we need to generate more. So now, if I go back to the power, we are getting in somewhere around 2000, 1080 RF, FE, a tick.
Okay.
Bypass limit, yeah, no limit coming in. And we're currently outputting nothing, but that's probably because... Why are we outputting nothing? Because there should be things calling for power, unless... What line are... Where does that thing get power from?
I don't wanna. I have to, don't I? Fuck.
Ah.
I'm gonna have to find one of those abandoned old cities.
What's that?
You know, one of those abandoned cities with all the...
Oh, why are you making one of those now?
I'm not making it now, but I'm looking at the different ones, and, one of the soul-touched ones is, like, really good.
Yeah. I'll get us a list of what we need to make the best, like, bookshelf setup. We are slowly losing power.
Right.
So we do need to do some improvement there. But also a lot of that is because we've got a lot of processing happening, because obviously you did a lot of mining between sessions and it's being processed.
If it helps, I was mostly just trying to go for the osmium.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily help in the current situation, but it's all good, and it just means that we need to do some work. Which is what we want to do. We want to fix problems. We want to have problems and fix them. And so one thing we're going to do to fix the problems that we have at the moment is look at ways to make more power. And also do interesting stuff. And one of the interesting things... Jennifer. Angel.
Yes.
Jen.
Yes. Yes.
Somewhere at the edge of town here, or... Yeah, probably at the edge of town here.
On our side?
FBFville.
Or on side?
You broke up a lot during that. Can you repeat that? Nope. Didn't hear that again. Discord, are you being weird again?
Hold on. Dang it. Hello.
Hi.
I am just gonna keep jabbering.
What was your question?
Okay, cool. On this side or on the mansion side?
This side near the factory.
Okay.
Can you have a look at building a 9x9 by about 3 or 4 tall structure?
9x9, 3 or 4 block tall. Sure. Need it built out of anything specific?
No. It needs to be solid, probably slightly dark would be cool, because it's going to be a mob killing room.
Right, okay. Yep, I can do that. Hold on.
It needs to be at least 3 blocks tall inside, because we want Enderman to be able to spawn in it.
Yep.
And while you do that, I'm going to start looking at a quick industrial foregoing. Has a couple of blocks that work on mob killing. I need to remind myself which one does which. You need an advanced machine frame, which needs pink slime, so I need to get this one first.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You said 9?
Yeah, about 9 by 9.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tree, you're in my way. How dare.
I don't think it cares. Gonna throw it out there. I don't believe...
Well, it's not alive to care now. Aw. Ow. Probably shouldn't have done that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool.
Also going to quickly build some external storages so that I can hook up a new plastic factory to the factory computer network.
It's good.
I
have no idea what he's saying.
One of the very nice things that the computer network can do is it can handle fluids. It doesn't have an issue with
He said fluid.
Child. It doesn't have a problem with crafting fluids, crafting with fluids, or supplying machines with the fluids that they need through the computer network, which I think is really cool and super useful. And I'm just going to run a cable along immediately under the ground here. Cable. And then I tell it that or the server could crash. Where's my internet crashed? My internet's crashed. That probably means the stream's died.
Again?
And Jennifer can't
Probably.
hear me. This. Oh no, we're back. We back? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Where the heck am I and what's loading? Really hope the game's loading. There we go. So yeah, you can just turn these external storage devices to fluids mode, and they will just handle fluids. Child.
You can hear me again, apparently.
And then can just run some cables through here, and we should be able to get the plastics out as well. And then just fill in this trench. There we go. And so I should now be able to make the mob slaughter factory. And we're going to go and see where Jen has been building my mob slaughter factory. Okay.
Good. I figured if it's just gonna be a mob factory, then you didn't need fancy. You still can't hear me, Kenny.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
This'll work.
I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm not connected to anything. So. Apparently, I'm just in an episode of The Office.
Like
talking to the audience.
Can you hear me? Are you having?
I can hear you fine.
Okay, then you're not in an episode of The Office because we're just talking to each other.
Well, yeah, but I didn't know if you could hear me. That was the thing.
All right, I'm just gonna pop this here.
You need me to fill in this wall, or
yeah,
is that the only thing we're getting?
We need it to be dark inside, and I can just pop out other spaces.
I just meant, like, I didn't know if you needed space to put down more of those or not.
Nope.
Cool. Alright, hold on. Alright.
I just need to work out what we can use as a vacuumulator. They exist. Very nice. I'm going to make a vacuumulator.
That's just a fun thing to say.
Isn't it just?
Alright, so at least this doesn't look like it's floating. It's got support.
And then I need a flux point.
There. That's not terribly fancy, but at least it doesn't look like a floating block of cobble now. It looks like a supported block of cobble.
That's what we prefer.
There are laws of physics.
In some places.
At least pretend they work. Oh, apparently there's a physics mod where if you dig, everything above where you dig crashes down on you. Stone, dirt, matter, doesn't have sand, and it'll fall down on you. And it looks like the most annoying freaking thing ever.
Yeah, I could understand that.
Well, I think it's kind of broken, because the guy who was using it couldn't even farm without his whole farm getting destroyed because of the mod. Because he would break the wheat block, and then all the blocks around the wheat block would break. That just seems counterproductive to game design.
Alright, and then if I get a crafter...
I hope they don't try and kill me again once I go in there.
They shouldn't. They should have forgotten about it by now.
You do not sound confident at all.
They should have forgotten about it by now. Right. You go in there. And then I should be able to ask for a range add-on.
Bane the Thirsty has awoken. That is an amazing name for a mob. Oh, they have forgotten about me and my epic blunder.
Good. And then the range add-on should be here. Yep, that should do.
Okay, that's bizarre. There's a name of a mob below me in the lava lake.
Yeah?
Am I the only one who thinks that's weird?
I mean, that does not sound ideal.
I mean, I can't think of anything that can move in the lava. Oh, he's gone, so he must have despawned now. So he definitely wasn't dying. He was just, like, walking in the lava. It was weird.
Maybe they just went, oh, shit, they're onto me.
Entirely possible.
Right, while
The American girl saw me.
While this hopefully starts spawning us some mobs, because it should be dark in there.
Could be. I did break all the yeah, those
Torches is, I believe, the word you're looking for.
It is, thank you.
I'm going to quickly build build a rotational speed controller and pop over to the nether and start speeding up the speed that the lava is pumping out of the pump here into the train, and hopefully getting that to be faster and allow us to get more lava here more quickly. Because it looks like we need more lava more quickly for more power.
Our train is about to crash. I don't know why, but the nether portal spawned on our train track.
Shane, the head of potatoes, is here.
Coming. Are we killing him?
In the nether, quite some distance from where I am, so...
Oh, you're in the nether, okay. Oh, good,
Maybe...
I dismantled it before our train hit it. I have a temp pad. What the hell doing?
Oh.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah, this is too slow. No, it's not.
Where am I? I don't know where I am. No, I'm in the Nether. That is the extent of my knowledge.
I need some
I'm
more.
in a very burnt part of the Nether.
I need some more cogwheels. Oh dear. Ow.
What'd you do?
I only got slightly run over by a train.
Nice. Maybe try to avoid that in the future. Just a suggestion.
I tried to, but he's going back and forth really fast at the moment because he's not actually getting any lava.
Ah.
Because I've momentarily disconnected him.
No, no, no. Stay away. Stay away.
How's it going over there?
I'm not getting attacked by a flying angry black tic tac.
Ow.
Okay, no, I managed to hide myself in nether rock. Angry tic tacs. A basalts, apparently, is what it is called.
Oh, one of those guys.
But honestly, I prefer angry tic tac.
Ah, Senpai has awoken.
Senpai! Strong is Senpai. Has he noticed you?
Not yet.
That was stupid, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Please tell me that this can actually run at this speed. Should be able to, because this is doing 248. And that's only 512, so that should be... Yep. So that should be able to do... this fast. Senpai is a purple. Whatever
I'm not
it is.
sure about the ranking colors, to be honest.
Purple is one of the highest.
Huh.
I believe
I got slapped the other day.
orange is the highest, but I don't know if there are actually mobs that are orange.
Hey, do you know if the Striders are aggressive, or do they just chill unless you attack them?
I believe they just chill.
Okay, cool.
So if I want the same speed here, I'm going to need a lot of water wheels. How much does the large water wheel? Less? Large water will draw force from adjacent water currents. Covering additional sides will not improve its kinetic output further. Yeah. They're at only half the speed of regular water wheels, but provide a substantially higher stress capacity.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Does that pig have... What kind of armor is that? It's like black. Major Helena the Honest has awoken.
I'm glad she's honest.
Yeah, I know, right?
Are the mobs not spawning because it's on cobble?
Well, no, because they spawn in dungeons. Dungeons are cobble.
There's that guy.
Unless that only works because it's a mob spawner.
Can you remember the directions back to that mob spawner you showed me earlier?
Yeah, hold on. Let me set a teleport point and I'll...
Cool. I'm gonna go fight a boss real fast.
Location.
Doomsday the Crying is a Z boss.
Nice. Are we in the Nether or the Overworld?
He's going down. He's attacking me with a shovel.
Oh, I see him.
I can see why he's crying.
Oh shit, spider.
He gave me a helmet. That's nice.
Nice.
Helmet with +3 armor and +4 max health.
Ooh, nice. Checking to see if there are any Endermen nearby since I'm here. Doesn't look like it. Creeper. Baby creeper. Oh, adult creeper. People are still getting stuck in this freaking tree farm.
Yeah, I was going to point that out, and then I forgot. Evan and Elaine,
and there's another one over there.
Well, don't get in there and get stuck.
How are they getting in? Oh. That'll be why. They're just jumping that.
This one was Billy.
Or Billy. We do him well.
Who?
No, not really. Alright. Oh, are you coming with me? I thought you wanted to know where that spawner was.
Yes, sorry, I was paying attention to something that wasn't as important as the stream I'm in the middle of doing. You do know I adore you, right, John? Alright, so we're going back to the mining world. Yep, on my way in. I've got my silk touch pick.
Oh.
Or your silk touch pick, I suppose, technically.
The silk touch pick.
A silk touch pick.
Now, the only reason I keep blocking this off is because I don't want any mobs wandering into it. I don't know, like, how active this thing stays when I'm not in it, so...
As far as I know, it shouldn't be active when we're not here. Because there's none of it that's... Right, let me dig up there with a non-silk touch pick. And then silk touch.
Are there any in there? That's weird.
I can hear some, so it has been spawning. Yeah, they're all out here. One sec.
Oh, yeah.
Any good loot, or have you looted?
I haven't looted.
Tanzanite set gold ring.
Ooh, that's handy.
Diamond set gold ring.
Also handy.
Iron horse armor name tag. Gonna grab that name tag.
Battles. Coal. Oh, so this actually isn't that bad. There's some redstone here too.
Redstone and gold.
Music disc. Would you mind if I had those rings? Because those will be really good for building up my rapport with villagers.
I'm just curious what does the charm mean? Ooh. This ring makes me quick.
This ring just maxed out my food.
Yeah, it's
like,
got
it just
saturation on it.
I'm not sure what saturation does.
Maxes out your food.
Oh. Alright, so which one do you want? The food one or the speed one?
Take them for the villagers.
Okay, cool. Ooh!
Also apparently be teleported.
Did you put your teleporter on top of me?
Apparently I did. I didn't necessarily mean to.
I thought I was getting booted out of the world for a second there.
I mean, you kind of were.
Yeah, I suppose you're not wrong.
Right. So I want to play with this, because this is going to be interesting. Because now this is an apotheotic spawner.
What does... Baby creeper! Baby creeper! Baby! Die, small child! But yeah, no, so what does apotheotic mean now?
It basically means we can control some elements around it.
I killed your child, ma'am. And I do not feel bad at all. I probably should. I'm a monster.
So at the moment, it's a fairly normal mob spawner, and if it was dark in here, it'll spawn monsters, and then the mob slaughter factory over here will kill them.
That thing was wearing like a backpack and armor.
Yes, it was.
That was cool. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but I was telling you that I saw a mob that did that, but it was like a piglin. And that sucker had a backpack that was playing music. And it wasn't music, it was like horrifying sound effects that just made the nether like a million times worse. can we go out, please?
Yeah.
They immediately attacked me. Bye. Works.
Maybe I missed where this door should have been.
A little bit. So where does the stuff go after it
So at the moment
kills them?
it's a mob slaughter factory, because that is the first thing we need to make slightly higher tier things, because we need some pink slime. So at the moment it's turning the mobs into liquid meat and pink slime.
That is horrifying.
Welcome to America. Just
God,
reprocess that meat into nuggets, and you've got good American cuisine.
That was a terrible joke, and I hate you.
That's
especially because you're not wrong.
Not wrong. So if I get a soul lantern.
Ooh. Fire slime.
We're missing mushrooms.
Come here, you. Come here. It dropped an egg. I'm full of crap. Oh, I got an egg from the slime.
Ooh.
I have a magma cube spawn egg. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming you know what it means. I mean, I know that means that, like, I'll spawn things, but, like, is that helpful to you at all?
Not at the present, but it will be.
Okay. So then I'll tuck it away so I can hang on to it and not accidentally, like, throw it away.
So I'm going to start playing with this spawner.
Okay. I'm gonna go... I'm back in another mining a bunch of emeralds, because we got some really decent stuff from that trader. I am the fast? What did you do?
I made it so that it will spawn every 20 ticks. So its minimum spawn delay is 20 ticks, which is a second.
Wow.
It now also ignores light, and any mobs that it spawns don't make a sound.
Ooh. So we won't be hearing Zed's groaning.
Yep. Well, not
right
those
next to our
Zeds.
ears. Yeah.
Because I'm going to now make a bunch of clocks, which will hopefully make it so that they spawn really, really quickly, because that will bring down the maximum spawn delay.
Oh my god, would you guys get off my staircase so I can keep building? I can't hit you, or all your friends will attack me. I can't just, like, knock you off my staircase. Like, if you want to hang out, little dude, we can hang out, but you gotta get out of my way. Donovan the Lame has awoken nearby. Name.
That's a name.
Nuts. Oh, there he is.
I think I need
Looks
another.
like he might be a piglin.
In the nether, that seems likely.
So far I have seen Mostly piglin or zombie piglin. Seen 2 blaze bosses. I didn't fight them because I didn't want my cheeks clapped, but I saw them.
Oh, I'm out of carrots. I really want
Get
some...
the feeling you want to do something about that.
Really want some chorus fruit.
That's the stuff you get in the end, right?
Yep.
Oh, I started watching a new anime. It's really good. It's called Moriarty the Patriot.
Yeah?
So this guy is just super disillusioned with the nobility. He is the eldest son of a noble family, but he hates how they treat everyone that's common as less than human. He thinks it's just vile and he hates it. So he's consistently going to a rabble house to help the orphans who live there. One time he goes, and 2 new orphans have come to the house, and it's... one of them is like a super genius, and he ends up kind of creating a rapport with this kid, finds out that he has been secretly helping people with his commoners, with his genius, to figure out how to do things like rich nobles. And so our protagonist, well, one of our protagonists, the kid, is kind of like, that's kind of sus. He goes into one, and the house are all like, kids, Apple, they'll be so excited to see you. And he goes, okay, I'll go see him. And before he goes in, he hears the genius kid talking to the kids, and he's all like, you know, don't be afraid to ask for help, but be careful, because there are bad nobles out there who will hurt you. And then he's like, what do we do when we see a bad noble? And all the kids are like, we're gonna fucking kill him! And the guy's all like, wow, that's really sus. I'm gonna join him! So his father, who wants to get more popularity with the other... All the misunderstood. Ooh. So his father, who wants to get in with all the other nobles, particularly a very good-looking single female noble who is really big on charity work, is like, well, I'm going to adopt orphans too, because I'm super big good man. And so he looks at his oldest son and he's like, hey, go pick out an orphan.
Is that how he speaks? Like, hey. I'm super big good man.
Yes, that's exactly what he says. So he looks at his son and he's all like, hey, go pick out an orphan. We need one so that I can look charitable. Like I'm not an obnoxious, terrible human being. And so the old son is kind of like, I wonder who I'm going to go pick. And so he goes and he's all like, hey, Dad, you know what's better than 1 orphan? 2 orphans. So he brings back Genius Kid and his sickly younger brother. And he brings them into the house. But obviously, like I said, because the father is an absolutely reprehensible human being, he just, like, dumps them in the, servants' quarters and just does not acknowledge their existence at all. Now, oldest son has a younger brother, and younger brother is an even more reprehensible human being, because he'll just randomly stab servants if they don't make tea right.
Sure.
Pig with a backpack that makes sounds. But it's nice music. Good music, I like that. Okay. So the older brother's all like, wow, you're an absolutely reprehensible human being, and I hate you. But he can't actually say that, so it's all, like, internal monologue. He's all like, you guys all fucking suck. So he looks at this kid, this genius orphan, and he's all like, hey, you said something about changing society. How do I get in on that? And Orphan Genius Boy is all like, well, you have to prove to me that you are resolute in what you want to do. So he burns his house down and murders his parents and younger brother to prove his resolve, as you do.
I mean, that'll prove your resolve, I guess.
Well, I mean, like, his father, his mother, and his brother are such reprehensible human beings that you really kind of don't care. You're kind of rooting for the fact that they just burned their house down and murdered them in their sleep. Well, I mean, the dad and the mom got off really lightly because they turned all the gas lamps on high and then just, like, lit a match, and that's what caused the fire. So they died in their sleep. The little brother was trying to frame orphans for stealing silverware. So he was awake when they started enacting their plan. So our of the Moriarty family is all like, well, shit, what are we gonna do? And the genius orphan is all like, you're gonna murder him. And he's all like, okay. And his younger brother's all like, you're not gonna kill me, we're brothers. And he's all like, the fact that I share blood with you is absolutely disgusting. And then he stabs him in the stomach with like a hunk of wood. And the kid's like surprised. And I'm sitting here going, you were stabbing people with a fork. So then they, because not many people knew what the youngest like, what the younger brother looked like, they posed orphan, and then the youngest was the survivor, Eddie the Doominator. Oh my god, he's right there. Oh my god, he's right there. But I don't want to fight him because he looks like he's another piglin. So obviously they grow up, and now William Moriarty is a respected noble, and he uses his noble position to get info on horrible rebel nobles who do things like hunt people for sport, or refuse to let people talk to his doctor so that their baby dies in their arms because he won't let them see their doctor. And Moriarty's all like, wow, you're all reprehensible human beings. I'm going to kill you all. And so his natural brother Louis, who was the sickly one, and his new adopted brother, Albert, who was like who is a real legitimate blood son of the Moriartys, are helping him basically with this crusade of crime so that they can... The reason it's called Moriarty the Patriot is because even though he hates the nobility, he deeply loves Britain. Like, he feels like England is the pinnacle, because obviously this is set in the Victorian era, so, you know, it's all about empire, the son of the British Empire, so he has a lot of pride in being British. But he feels like the caste system is destroying its integrity. So he's all like, well, we gotta fix that. The nobles just keep picking off the commoners. Oh shit! Gassed! Ah! No, leave me alone, you flying white asshole.
If you could get me a gas tier, that'd be nice.
I'll try. I make no promises, but I'll try. See if he gets close enough for me to stab him. I don't have a bow or arrows, so I can't, like, shoot him. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, anyway, Moriarty is, like... He's a bad guy, but he's doing it for good reasons. Or a good guy doing bad things for bad reasons. I don't know. Basically, he's the protagonist.
He's doing things for reasons.
But he's doing things for reasons. That's the important thing. And the episode I just watched, he has finally met Sherlock Holmes. And he's like, okay, well, we're gonna set the stage for this show of crime. We're going to cause all of this trouble, and Sherlock Holmes, with his amazing deductive reasoning, is going to be our protagonist. He is going to solve all of these murders of noblemen, and keep the people feeling safe and keeping, like, the integrity of the British people without, you know, any of the nobles who are assholes living. Because, like, Moriarty isn't against all nobility. Like, if you're a decent nobleman who, like, you know, treats people well and just kind of lives his life all chill, he's like, okay, cool, and he's not gonna mess with you. But if you do really shitty stuff, he's gonna murk you. And he's not just gonna murk you. He is going to find the commoner specifically that you fucked with. He will set it up so that you get murdered by that commoner and there is no evidence left behind. So the commoner gets their revenge for, you know, loss of family member or whatever. And Moriarty, like, moves further in his plan to destroy all evil nobles. Good series. And of course, being an absolute sausage fest of a show, it is just full of good-looking men. I think so far there is one named female character, and that's the lady who owns the townhouse that Sherlock rents his room in. And I know her name because she's like the lady who's actually in the Sherlock Holmes books. Mrs. something or another. Right now, she's like the only woman who has had anything as more of... She's been anything more than a single episode female character.
Right.
Because, I mean, like, there was a named woman in episode 2. No, not episode 2. Episode 5, sorry. But she was the commoner whose child was sick. The doctor was away for the town doctor was away for his daughter's wedding. So her and her husband went to her husband's employer, the Viscount, hoping to see his personal doctor, so that they could save their son. But the Viscount, being an absolute douche canoe, was like, you know, you're a good gardener, but why should I help you? And the baby died. Not on screen, but, like, it's... You know that the baby died from his illness. And so she, like, goes into a almost complete catatonic state, for obvious reasons. And so Moriarty and his brothers find out about what happened, and they're all like, wow, this guy's an absolute asshole. Turns out, absolute asshole has a heart condition, and he is taking quinine to help with his heart condition, because that is the current big medicine for bad heart problems. Yep. And so Moriarty does some research, and he's all like, I have a perfect way for you guys to get revenge, but your wife needs to go completely off the handle. And she's like, can do.
Don't mind if I do.
And so, yeah, pretty much. The nobleman has this absolutely beautiful garden full of rare plants, including mango trees. Not mango trees, grapefruit trees. I don't know why I said mango. And so Moriarty goes and he gets grapefruit jam and introduces this man to the fact that you can actually eat the grapefruit. And he's all like, oh, I thought they were just pretty to look at. You can eat these things? He's like, yes, you can even juice them and drink the juice. And the man's like, oh, awesome. So he brings in his gardener and the angry, you know, half catatonic wife, and he's all like, you guys are going to juice these grapefruit so me and these other rich people can have grapefruit juice. And they're all like, okay, that sounds legit. And so they go and they do it. And as they're doing it, you can just see the wife getting more and more pissed off. And just going more and more crazy. And she's looking at this knife that she's cutting these grapefruits in half. And you know she's gonna lose it. She charges at the guy and she goes, this is what you get for what you did to my son. And she's about to stab this man. And they stop her. And they're all like, oh no, don't stab this awful, awful human being. And the guy is like freaking out. He's all like, she almost stabbed me. I'm going to fire him and send her to the gaol and blah, 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 blah. And then suddenly his heart starts beating really, really hard because he'd been so spooked. And so they give him the quinine to help with his heart palpitations. And then he drinks some of the grapefruit juice to cover the taste of the quinine. But as anybody who takes any kind of heart medication knows, grapefruit and any kind of heart medication don't mix. He ends up suffering from a major heart attack. And as he's laying there, he's all like, I don't get it. Why am I dying? And he's all like, you know, and he's like, someone call my doctor. Someone call my personal doctor. He'll know how to help me. And Moriarty leans over and he's all like, honey, isn't that what you said to them? He's like, I'm not going to get your doctor for you, blah, blah, blah. It's like, huh, what did you say to that couple when you let their child die? And the man's all like, well, fuck, and then he dies. And it's just really cathartic, because he was just an abject piece of human garbage. And so the couple, having worked together to help arrange this, kind of, like, they don't, oh no, I did not just throw that sword. Yes, I did. Fuck, please tell me there's no lava down. There isn't. We're good, we're good, we're good. And so Moriarty's all like, you know, you two are partners in crime now, and the woman takes her husband's arm and she smiles gently, and it's really heavily implied that now that they're moving to London and he's going to get a job at the Queen Mary's Garden, that their lives are going to be better now because, like, she kind of had a chance to get a revenge.
Yeah.
You nasty little rat. I'm going to murder you. Come on. So, but, like, he teaches at a university, and obviously have an issue with the kids at the university because they're just students and they're learning. But then, like, it turns out one of the university administrators not only was conning the students into his brothels and opium dens and then blackmailing their families to pay him to cover up the evidence, but when it turned out one of the young students had gotten a commoner waitress pregnant, he was all like, well, we can't have that. And so he got her hopped up on opium and then had her kind of convinced her to kill herself through the opium. And then he kidnapped the dude, gets him high on opium, and is all like, you know, she's dead now, so get over your emotional baggage, and then you're gonna come back to school and be a decent human being. And Moriarty's all like, wow, this guy is another absolute abject piece of human garbage. We're gonna murder him, and we weren't even hired to murder this guy. We just don't like him. And so, obviously, he dies. And it's really impressive, because he's like, Moriarty's all like, you were going to dance yourself to death like she did, because she was high on the opium, so she was dancing when she fell off the bridge. Moriarty's like, you're gonna die the same way, and he's all like, what are you talking about? Why would I even dance? And Moriarty's got, like, an old, an ex-colonel from the war.
Right.
As a partner, because obviously he doesn't like the nobility either, because the whole war was about noble bullshit. And he's an expert sniper. So he starts sniping from a room far away from the bridge, which leads the asshole to start, quote unquote, dancing, and he ends up falling off the ledge of the bridge trying to escape the gunshots that are being fired at him. And you're kind of like, that's what you get. Like, you don't even feel bad for the people that Moriarty's killing, because they're just nasty, nasty human beings that you want to see suffer and die. It's a good show.
So, while you've been discussing the show, I've got pink slime and liquid meat being pulled out
Oh
of
God.
the
Sorry.
mob slaughter factory and being put into tanks that I'm now going to connect to our computer network so that our computers can see the pink slime and the liquid meat. Now, the liquid meat isn't used for a lot.
I would hope not.
There are add-ons to mechanism, or there's what is it called from mechanism? Is it the feeder?
Ugh. Why is that worse? Why is that worse?
So there is a nutritional injection unit that we can get for the oh, but that uses nutritional paste, which we can just make from any type of food. What is the use of meat again?
Any meat. Yay, fun for the whole family.
Oh, we can put it... Oh yeah, we can make the mechanical dirt. We might want to do that.
Make the what now?
Mechanical dirt. It is really good for doing mob spawners.
Oh, okay, well, that's good.
It's basically dirt that we can run power into that then generates mobs on top of it.
Oh, okay, cool. That is kind of cool, actually.
And then the pink slime is used for other bits and pieces.
Why is that skeleton wearing armor? I kill it.
And then the... So lava storage is over that way, and that's probably where the closest cable is to here. But I think basically once I connect this up, we're probably at a good wrapping up point for tonight.
Okay.
Like, there are a couple of things that we can do to really help so I've got a pretty good spawner here now.
Right.
It's basically spawning mobs every 20 ticks, which is every second it runs. Which is pretty damn fast. What we can also do to make it better, there are things we can apply to the spawner that will increase the number of mobs that it makes per time it spawns. And then there's one of the main things we want to add. We want to get chorus fruit from the end.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's something in the end, isn't it?
Because chorus fruit basically turn off the AI of the mob.
Oh.
So at the moment, they spawn in there and they are silent. But they will still try to attack us.
if there's fruit around, then they just kind of stand there?
Yeah. If we put chorus... Basically, you apply chorus fruit to the spawner, and it will... They will just stand still until the slaughter factory kills them.
Andy?
The other big one that we don't have yet that we want to apply to the spawner is we want to get a nether star, because that will ignore players.
Right. Cool.
So at the moment,
another star?
We kill a wither.
You just want me to fight a wither. You're such a dick.
There's also that. You won't be fighting the wither alone.
At least you're honest. But at least the withers... I'm pretty sure the withers don't spawn on their own. You have to, like, make it, don't you?
Yeah, you have to make them, so they're not just gonna show up. We are gonna be ready for them. We are gonna be ready for them, and we are gonna be in a position, hopefully, where they won't escape. But we have pink slime, and we have latex, and we have liquid meat now.
So what does the pink slime do?
So the pink slime is used for advanced machines from industrial foregoing.
Right.
So pink slime is used to make pink slime ingots, and then also the advanced machine frame, a couple of machines, the infinity hammer and the infinity drill.
Not the infinity gauntlet?
The infinity backpack.
Oh, cool.
The infinity saw, infinity trident, and infinity launcher. I don't know what they are, but we might play with them, I guess. I think basically they are tools from industrial foregoing that you can just put power into, and they will infinitely power up.
Oh no! I killed a ghast, but it was right over a lava pool. Sorry!
So at the moment, we've got a pretty nice spawning room for Zeds.
Sounds good.
And that's gonna, when we have power, which at the moment we don't, that is gonna generate us pink slime and liquid meat.
I hate it. I hate that it's a thing.
What, liquid meat?
Yeah. Like, do you just not find that off-putting in even the slightest?
I can make you a straw for the liquid meat, I believe.
Stop! No! You nasty, nasty man.
No, there literally is a straw. I think it's for liquid XP, not liquid meat, but... Is it for meat? I've got my straw.
Why?
Yeah, no, I can't interact.
Get out of here, salad fingers.
I can't interact with the meat with my straw, so...
Thank God someone on the team had taste. Good sense.
That's what it's called. It's the meat feeder.
Oh!
1 second, let me go grab a meat feeder. Because, you know, we need to see this now.
Why? You need to see it, you weirdo.
Fun and games.
True.
I've got the meat feeder. I'm gonna go put
Because
meat
of course
in
that's
it.
what it's called.
There we go, 38 buckets of liquid meat.
Oh.
And then, does it need to go? Oh yeah, it needs to go there. And then I can get rid of the carrots. So yeah, I've got a meat feeder in my head now.
It's just feeding you?
When I need it.
Oh God. Oh God.
I don't think you can even see it, though.
Thank God. How would you even model? You know what? I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask.
Well, I mean... where are you? If you come back to the overworld, I'll show you what it looks like.
I don't wanna! I don't wanna see it! Okay, give me a second.
And then we can wrap up this stream.
Okay. Piss off, Elton. Sorry, Elton the Dark literally spawned as I was walking through my...
So this is the straw.
It looks like a candy cane.
I believe that, as I say, I think that's used for the liquid essence from industrial foregoing.
Right.
And that's the meat feeder.
Oh God. Oh God.
So you see, it just snaps onto your head and it injects liquid meat into your mouth when you need it.
That's... fine.
Ignore the fact that they are literally reprocessed zombies as well.
Yeah, you know, I was trying not to think about that, but thanks for the reminder. I appreciate it.
No problem. Can I have my meat feeder back, please?
No, it's mine now.
Okay, you can keep the meat.
I'm kidding. You can have it.
In
exchange, can I have your,
Oh, the auto feeder.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 second.
I mean, that's gonna feed you meat.
So if you pop that into your backpack, you can either put, like, any food you put in your backpack will feed you, or you can filter it as to what it will accept is food.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm going to see what I can do about speeding things up for our lava gen, because at the moment, it looks like we're just not bringing enough lava back over. So what I might have to do is look at putting another passive steam boiler on this side with campfires and just having it
Right.
pull out the lava that much quicker, and then I can put some more tanks on the train to just bring like as much lava as possible back and forth on each trip and get it in and out of the train as fast as possible. Because at the moment it's getting into the train really quickly, but this side, with it just running on a single water wheel, we're not pulling it out of the train very quickly, and that obviously slows things down. And I think with the speed that the dynamos are running underneath it, it's just not moving fast enough. But that's a build that I've done a couple of times on stream in this Let's Play series. So hopefully sort of just skip to that being done next time, maybe. Or the time after, who knows. Another thing I'd like to try and look at doing before we play again, but we might not get the chance to, is Jen has looked at some... Angel has looked at some other mods to add, some new mods to add, and there's also been some updates to the mods that are on the server. So we might have a new pack version for next time, including some fancy shaders to make our world even fancier.
Because I am all about the aesthetics, and I want pretties.
But yeah, we'll be back next time, and hopefully next week we can work on making some things to spawn monsters so that we can get XP. Because I want to collect XP points, because Industrial Foregoing adds a liquid experience.
Ooh.
And then also with the advanced mob killing machine, we get item drops. And so I think if we make some mechanical dirt, we can get it to spawn monsters, and then we kill them with the machine that automatically kills things, and then we get their stuff.
Sounds
is
good.
The plan.
I probably shouldn't mock them. I apologize for mocking you.
That's
monsters.
They can't make a noise. And soon they won't have AI.
I'm gonna go see if I can. True. I'm gonna see if I can hunt some ghasts for ghast tears, because you said you needed ghast tears. So I've raided our supply of arrows.
So basically, what I want to do is I want to get that mob spawning stuff set up, because with the lots and lots of experience points saved up from that, we should be able to do some crazy stuff with Apotheosis and make some incredibly overpowered equipment, and then go to the end, and also go and fight the Wither and the Ender Dragon, but not necessarily in that order.
Quick question.
Yes.
Is it mending that makes an item not break? Which one's the enchantment that means things don't break?
Mending will fix it. Unbreaking will give it a chance to not use up endurance when you use a thing. Both of them working together will sort of make a item that's gonna not break a lot more, because they both can stack on a thing. There is also I think Apotheosis adds...
but...
Is it life mending? Yeah, there is a cursed enchantment called life mending that basically consumes your healing to repair the item.
track.
So you don't
I mean, if you're
want
gonna call it
it
cursed, it better do something cursed.
Yeah, it's one of those things that you don't want, but it's not the worst curse that they have.
So I'm gonna try and put something real good on this agile crossbow of wounding.
Cool.
Because I imagine that's going to make it a lot easier to kill ghasts.
Probably. For instance, Apotheosis does add, I believe, something adds the curse of binding that prevents you from unequipping the item, and the curse of vanishing that will cause the item to disappear forever when you die.
Yes, I have a couple of things that I have a couple of treasures I've found that have that.
So yeah, don't die while holding them, or they'll go away forever.
They're not that great anyway. They probably wouldn't even last long enough to die.
Well, fair. Anyway.
Did you just squeeze this out?
Anyway.
Sorry, she's just standing on top of a baby, and I think she just, like... She was either standing on it, or she literally just popped that out. I'm gonna go put you in the church.
Thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It really does mean a lot to us. We also have a YouTube channel that you can head on over to see all of our previous videos. We have a Discord you can join to chat with us about the games that we're playing and the things that we're doing. And we have a website, www.finalbossfight.co.uk, where you can find links to both the YouTube channel and the Discord, as well as our video content, our audio podcasts, our written content, and all sorts of other good things on the website. We also have the following streams coming up. Tomorrow night, Angel, on the Angel Games Player channel, is going to be playing some Yakuza 0.
Yep.
And then on...
Because... Hey,
on Friday, on the FBF channel, I'm going to be back with the Shattered Obelisk. The Golden Tooth adventures continue with the group continuing family tour 1391. The Golden Tooth have decided during the downtime between the demonic invasion they just thwarted and whatever comes next, they are going to do a quick tour of their relatives and see their family members. And so on Friday, we're going to move to see the visit to Pyrolus's parents and possibly fit in Calderax's familial visit as well. On Saturday, the Tyranny of Dragons continues after its December hiatus, as Cap and the rest of the crew have managed to finally find the captured Aegis, who is being slowly disassembled and experimented on by the leader of the cult. On Sunday, we are hopefully going to be seeing the Rime of the Frost Maiden continuing their quest in the frozen north, as they, well, when we last saw them before their Christmas break, they were dealing with a Duergar fortress and came face to face with the leader of said fortress and the dragon that he has been crafting. On Monday, Angel loves Yakuza 0. Ben is going to be playing some Stardew Valley. Cherry is going to continually walk in and out of the door while I'm outroing and just make a load of noise in the background. Monday night's Marvel Midnight Suns may be a Tuesday night Marvel Midnight Suns, because I might be busy on Monday. We shall see, and tune into our social media to find out. Wednesday, Angel is going to be playing Yakuza 0. Ben is going to be playing Stardew. And on FBF, we are going to be doing some more of this stuff. FBFCraft V3 continues on next Wednesday. For now, though...
Consistency.
Because consistency. For now, though, we're going to do a raid. And we are going to do a raid at the nice lady over there who is doing some art. So go give that nice lady over there some love. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.